Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a song called Dynamite by a band called BTS. This was actually a request from one of my regular subscribers, someone who checks out most of my videos, I feel. They left this comment on a previous video of mine. I also feel like the last few videos I've done have been very lead guitar centric. So I wanted to do something which was based on a more basic approach to playing guitar. So this chord is really simple. It just has four chords that loop upon themselves. They're all chords that I've discussed in my videos before. It's B minor, E minor, A7 and D major. The only one I haven't made an individual video for is the A7 chord, but the rest of them I will link periodically over the next 10-20 seconds. The info card's going to pop up. Please check those videos out if you want a detailed sort of lesson on each chord. So the first chord that we have in this song is B minor, and it's on the second fret, third and fourth fingers on the fourth fret of the D and G strings, first finger on the second fret of the A string, and our middle finger on the third fret of the B string. And the next chords in order are E minor, then comes that A7 chord I was talking about, and D. The whole song pretty much, it's a fairly fast strumming pattern, and it sounds a bit like this. So those are the four chords and how they're played, and that basically loops upon itself. We're gonna talk about some of the main points that I think are important while trying to learn the song. It's a fairly simple song. If you get these chords and you get the right hand rhythm, which is something I will write the down up sequence of the strumming pattern on my left, so do check that out. And next thing I want to talk to you about is the third fret on the B string. Now this fret is really relevant to three of the four chords that we're playing. So it is a part of B minor, and it's very close to the fretting down of A7. A7 is the same as A major, except you get rid of your middle finger. So you're just playing two notes instead of three. And the second fret on the G string becomes an open G string. I will also put photos of the chord charts. So if you ever get confused, you can just quickly have a look at them. That being said, coming back to the third fret, it's very close to the A7 setup, because the way the chords work is B minor, then you get E minor, you have A7, and then D. So when you're changing from A7 to D, all you got to do is slide that third finger into place and then drop the index finger and the middle finger down one fret, one set of strings, and you get the D major shape. So just be mindful of what your hand is doing in and around that third fret. So if you saw right there, like changing from A7 to D, even though A7 is a chord you may not have played before, it is still the easiest part of this chord sequence. And I would just urge you to sort of work on the right hand strumming pattern, and if you want to use a pick for that, you can. And if you're a beginner guitarist, one of the things you want to note at this point is that your right hand isn't moving based off a hinge in your elbow, because that's going to take up a lot of extra energy. So what you want to keep the hinge or the pivot point as is your wrist, and it's just that part of your hand that moves. And I would urge you also, like I will put up the down up strumming pattern. It's probably been there for a while now, but that should just be a guide. Like I don't want you to be unable to play it without having the DU written in front of you. So I would also urge you to listen to what the rhythm sounds like as a section rather than one stroke at a time, because when you focus on one stroke at a time, you get too hyper focused into that moment, and you don't really see the big picture of what that pattern is supposed to sound like. So one of the things that I notice is that when I play it, what I'm doing in the start is two big downstrokes, and the rest of it is a pattern that is now muscle memory. And the down up sequence, it's just a pattern that's repeating itself that starts with a double down. All right, and once I know where that double down is going to come, the rest of it sort of falls into place. And I would say like that's pretty much it on this song. And I hope that the subscriber that wanted me to do this video, um, likes it. I think I would have put up like a screenshot of their comment asking for it. So it is also a fairly popular song, and I hope you guys like it. And it's also gonna help you if you're a beginner learning a song like this. Is a good repertoire, a good skill set to add to your repertoire. Or it's a good repertoire addition. And yeah, that being said, it has a bunch of chords that aren't very common, like A7, B minor, E minor. Normally, your beginner songs are the GDC syndrome or the GDC and E minor syndrome. But the use of B minor and A7 is something you should get used to. You don't want to be able to play strumming patterns and chords only based on a few chords. You want to be able to just adapt to music quickly. So I feel like this song will help you with that. And that being said, I'm gonna call this lesson right here. I didn't want to go on for too long or make it too in depth. Please do check out my in-depth video on B minor. I think it will be relevant if you've never played it before. I would have linked that in the beginning. I'll link it in the end screen as well. And as always, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, smash the notification bell button, smash the like button. And if you have any requests, any queries, anything you want to talk about when it comes to the guitar, please put it down in the comments below. Thank you so much for your time.